Hello, Willow Creek fans. This is Tony, and
Karen, hey everybody.
hey, we hope you guys are doing well. We wanted to let you know that we're going to do a live video today of the estate that we've been working on this week. And this one is bringing the condo to Camden. Of course, Karen names all these, and I'll tell you some of the names later on as we do the estate that I wanted to name the estate sale, so you'll get the opportunity to see those very, very soon.
And then you'll see why I veto his decisions.
So the reason we're calling this estate sale that name is because unfortunately the house that we picked up, or the condo that we went to see and to get these items from, we were unable to actually do the sale there because they didn't allow estate sales, plus they didn't have the parking for all of you all to come and see us. So we were able to rent a house, and if you were at our first estate sale in Lynn Garden area, it was on Camden Drive. So this is exactly the same house, and the family has allowed us to bring the items in here and rent this house for this week's sale. So with that said, I'm going to get started, and we're going to do the living room first, and then we'll see what happens. So Karen is getting ready to show you some trunks. And this family was a collector of trunks. Some of these are from the mid 1800s all the way up, I would say probably to the 30s and 40s. We have lots of these throughout this entire estate. These are very vintage, nice trunks. Some of them are in excellent condition, and some of them have a little wear and tear on them. Karen's now showing you an oak server or a buffet, and it's a very pretty buffet. Appears to be in excellent conditions. There's a little spot on the right hand side, but as for the most part is in really good condition. And then as she pans towards this way, you're seeing a couch that I would consider as a mid-century couch. It probably has more of a 70s, 80s type vibe with the fabric material, but the couch is in excellent condition and it sets very well. And then over on this trunk, the little green trunk, we have some iron pieces, the cobbler shoes, where a cobbler would make shoes. There's this, I would say it's for books. It was made out of two horseshoes, kind of a neat looking piece. And then she's going to show you this china hutch. However, the family has decided to keep this piece, so we will not be selling it. However, we do have some unique pieces in it. Let me show you this one. Someone decided to make a boat out of beer cans. So kind of creative, kind of neat. We have some things like that in here, as well as a collection of some little pigs. And I think with that said, we'll pan over to this table. Now, for those that were able to come to our last sale, which was at the smaller home that we did out in Blumpville, we did a lot of jewelry there. We had some pieces left. We decided we would bring those pieces back to this sale so that anybody that might have missed that, and the family was willing to let us do that, so that these pieces are here. Now, some of you had a little trouble with the sizes because they were like 10 all the way up to 12s. I will tell you, if it's sterling, if it's marked with sterling, it can be sized. So if you're a little cautious because you don't want that piece of jewelry and it's a ring, know that if it says 925 inside it, it can be sized. And of course, all the stones are real. So Karen, let's head upstairs.
Okay, and guys, if you all will remember, this is the staircase that does not have a handrail. So just
Not
make sure that you're extra careful and that you show, or that you use the handrail on the wall. And it's low, so be careful.
While Karen's here, we're not going to actually go in the bathroom, but I do want to pull a couple pieces out to show you. So we have a collector of washboards, so these old-timey washboards. So if any of you are interested or you collect these, we have 4 or 5 of these in this estate sale. They're kind of neat, very primitive, and they appear to be in excellent condition. So the next room I'm going to show you all, and look, before I show you this room, let me say one thing. Last week, we appreciate everyone that came out to that sale. We knew the house was very tight. We tried to work through all types of ways to check people out. And I know a lot of you stood in line a long time, and we really, really do appreciate that. We tried to do 2 checkouts on the first day. It became almost a nightmare. And then, the last day was the same situation. So thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for standing in line to get your merchandise. We really do appreciate you all. So every house has a Christmas room. This family had some Christmas items. So we have some Santa Clauses, a little set of dishes here, Christmas dishes, and we do have one of the vintage ceramic trees. There's a nick or two on it, but for the most part it's in excellent condition, and it is a true, I would say 60, 70 type ceramic tree. So if you collect those, we have a really neat one at this particular estate.
And I'm not sure how the colors are coming through on the video, but it is all red bulbs.
And of course we have the bags, and then we do have some ceramic balls, and Karen will be pricing all these individually, but there is some older type of those balls that people like to collect for those vintage Christmas trees. So we have that, and some Jim Shore pieces that we have here. I know there's a lot of collectors out there of the Jim Shore items. We do have 3 or 4 pieces of fall in this estate, and then someone made a homemade Christmas tree, so that can sit out in your yard or on your porch or anything like that. I'm sure they got a picture of the snowman.
Yep.
So this is the first bedroom. This bedroom is a J.B. Seaver bedroom set, and I would definitely say it's that mid-century, probably going into a little bit out of the mid-century, but it is a queen set, and on the bed, what we did was to display, because we were lacking some room, is some very old quilts, and these have all been handmade. Some of them are worn. Some of the ones that are still in excellent condition are priced accordingly, and the ones that are more worn, actually, we price those better or a little lower. And once again, here we have a trunk and a trunk and a trunk in this house, as well as some hats. So I think that's pretty much it, Karen. Okay, so remember I told you I wanted to name the sale certain things. So if you all will come in here, and I'll tell you my first name for the sale. My name was Piggly Wiggly, and you can see why. The folks
that
collected
is why he
pigs.
doesn't get to name things.
I know, but I just think that's a great name. So I think it would have been cool. Piggly Wiggly on Camden.
Yeah, that's really not what you told me. It had something to do with bacon.
Oh yeah, bacon. Yeah, that was a good one too. But we have all these different pigs. Some of them are done in resin, some are done in ceramic, wooden, some are done in iron. All kinds of neat things. We have plastic ones. We have just pigs. Boss hog. It could have been boss hog.
Oh my God. It could have been.
Yeah, it could have been.
You did not suggest that one. It's too late.
Then we have the fountains. There's 3 or 4 of those little fountains here for water. I think those are kind of neat if you like to hear the sound of water running inside. And then more pigs. Some of these are really neat looking pigs. These are marble pigs. Here's a little cup, or what do you call those things? Steins. A Stein pig. Here is a jewelry box.
Please don't get me started laughing.
And then more of these little pigs. And I'll talk about the bedroom set here in just a second. Then, see? Iron pigs. We have pigs made out of cherry.
Here a pig, there a pig, everywhere a pig.
This is a wrought iron pig bank. Piggy bank. A few linens, not a lot. Oh, look, Karen. We have a pig. We have more pigs. Okay, here's another piggy bank. And then over here...
somebody is suggesting Hog Wild. That's exactly what we should have named it.
Hog Wild.
Because we're right here.
See, we have some more quilts here. So we have a couple there. We have a pig picture. And, oh, look, Karen. We have pigs.
Wooden pigs.
We have wooden pigs up here. kind of neat. That even made a noise. And
Today's pig is tomorrow's bacon.
Yes. So we do have a really beautiful, it is a king size bedroom suite up here. And hopefully Karen can kind of just show you the pieces. We have a beautiful chest of drawers. We have a beautiful dresser here. It really is in excellent condition. It is made by Broyhill, but it is one of their higher end type bedroom suits. So if you're in the market for a really nice bedroom suit that's priced well, then please make sure you come to this estate sale.
And what's missing from this bedroom suit?
The bed is missing, and the reason the bed is missing is you saw the narrow stairs. We could not get the headboard up. We tried many different ways without tearing out the walls. So with that said, we're going to go downstairs and go to the dining room.
Well, we'll show them the bed. How about that?
Okay, we'll show them the bed first. It's actually in the foyer.
Yes, it is. Again, here's where you got to duck. All right, here's the headboard and footboard. Is that correct?
They're both here. The footboard is right here. The headboard is here, and it is a beautiful bedroom set. This is iron on the bedroom suite. So, and then in this little closet here, we have some luggage. It is in good shape, and then we have 4 or 5 little fans that we found. So we're going to go into the dining room. This dining room set is made by Broyhill as well. It does have a Formica top on it so that, you know, nothing's going to stain it. You're not going to be able to burn something on it. So the dining room set is in really, really good condition. And then inside the china hutch, we have some really nice glass pieces. She collected, I guess you would say, pitchers. Water pitchers, so we have several of those, as well as cut to clear ruby bowl there. So, with that,
And a punch bowl. Don't forget the punch bowl.
We have a punch bowl and a lot of punch glasses. How's that? So this is our office, our electronic room. I'll let Karen start over here. We have a little sewing area. We have a Spartan sewing machine. A few sewing pieces, not a lot. You see a couple of nightstands there. This is an Aladdin. The lamp itself is not Aladdin, but you'll see that the globe on it is Aladdin. So we do have one vacuum cleaner, not like last week where we had 6 or 7 of those. And Karen is showing you a lot of office items. We do have a VHS player, you know, keyboard, a couple of games, a typewriter, and then we have 3 filing cabinets there. And this piece is really cool. This is really mid-century. So if you're looking for a really cool mid-century bookcase, it's in, I would say, good condition, but I really like that gold look on the back there. So you could actually do it as a display case versus a bookcase. And then we do have one chest of drawers, or one dresser, I would call that there, or something like that. So with that said, we're going to head this way and go to the kitchen. So the first thing Karen's showing is pots and pans. A lot of them are new. And then we do have 2 Stanley, those coffee holders. So, wait. I've got it on the tip of my tongue. Don't even go there.
It's not a coffee holder.
It held coffee.
It did. It's called a thermos.
Oh, yeah, a thermos.
Oh, my gosh.
You knew I was going to say that. That's why you stood out there and did that. Anyway, we have a lot of utensils in here, and then a microwave, which is brand new, never been taken out of the box. So if you're looking for a great microwave, we have one of those. We do have some Pyrex, some vintage pieces, not a lot, 3 or 4 pieces there. Some Pamper Chef. So if you collect those, we do have a few of those items. These are all appliances. Some of them are brand new. Looks like a lot of them have never been used. Most of them are stainless. We do have this really, Karen wanted to take this home with her. It's hot pink KitchenAid blender. So kind of cool.
So I can drink after I leave you.
Okay. A few more appliances over here, Karen. We've got a couple of crock pots, a coffee maker, electric skillet, things like that. We have a really neat set of everyday dishes. So if you're looking for that stoneware that will hold up well, dishwasher, microwave, all that, we've got a huge set of all those.
And again, the jukebox in the background is not for sale. So
yeah, the jukebox was left here. We probably could sell it many times over during the sale. We do have 2 tables. We have one that is done in glass and iron, and then another one that is done in oak. So if you're looking for a couple of kitchen tables, both little sets are pretty cool, really neat. This is a wicker set that is actually made by Pier 1, and it is in excellent condition for the most part. There's a little wear and tear on the arms, but it's a really neat set for an outside area or just an inside area as well.
We had a good sunroom piece.
Yeah, be excellent. So
Another pig.
Caroline.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I got sidetracked by the pig.
Okay.
Mid-century card table with 3 chairs.
Yeah, 3 chairs only. Now, folks, I'm getting ready to take you to a room. Could be a little overwhelming because it was for me trying to set it up.
Yeah, so I want y'all to say a prayer for me because I had to deal with him all day yesterday while we were unpacking this stuff.
So, for those guys that like tools, we have hundreds, maybe thousands of tools in this particular garage. And I don't really know what the best angle or start unless you want to go around the wall.
So I guess one thing I could say is it's tight. It is very tight in here for us to have been able to get the amount of tables that we needed. And we have probably 99% of the tools out, and I'll show you where the rest of them are at when we go through here. And I guess I will just...
So what she's showing you all right now is we have some measuring tools here. We have clamps. We have plumbing pliers. We have regular pliers. We have vice grips. We have just a variety of different items right here on these particular tables. We have
lots of things underneath the tables too. A lot of crates and coolers, and
we have a lot of crates for sale. We have Coleman coolers under here. We have some of these old-timey spray bottles in this particular box. And some of this stuff is we just had to leave it in the box. We couldn't take it out, but it's all priced. A lantern. It's not an old one, but it's a lantern. And then we have a lot of the cast iron. We have a teapot, and we have some of those things that you would have taken camping to cook beans in.
Or bacon.
Or bacon. Fried bacon in here. All that cool stuff. Do you want to pan back towards the freezer?
Nope.
Okay, just keep going.
We'll keep going. We'll talk about that side of things.
Okay, lights. We have belts.
Okay, these are not belts. They're towing straps.
Oh, sorry. I thought they were the straps that you put on yourself to hold you up on a light or something.
A harness. Is that what you thought?
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Just a variety of different things, tapes, electrical plugs, hooks, things like that. We do have a few items for painting here.
Not many at all.
We have quite a few power tools. Most of them are older. We have drills, saws, scrapers, polishers, whatever. I'll let you go back this side, and I can talk from that side.
Well, let me just show these. We have a truck tool box, and then we have a couple of totes on the end that have got some things in it. We'll have those open if we can, for you all to look through, but it may be if there's too many people in here, we will not have them.
So she's showing you power tools. I'm sure she showed you the saws. We have a lot of screwdrivers. We have a lot of sharpeners to sharpen your tools, pliers, hammers. We have needle nose pliers, tons of those, nails. And we have a lot of items that were never taken out of the packages, brand new, bought at the store, from hooks to all kinds of wire brushes that you would have put on a drill. Karen's showing you some tools for your garden. We have a lot of rakes, we have shovels, we have hose. We have a lot of those items. Up here, we have a lot of antifreeze that's never been opened. We have paints that have never been opened. We have a lot of cleaning supplies for your car, as well as we have, gas cans, several of those, some electrical cords, a couple of blowers here, some chains, pulling chains, wet vacs. We have water seal. 1, 2, 3, 4 different water seals, along with along with ladders. We have several of those. We have probably 6 of the containers for the gas grill. Don't know why, but we do. And more. You just showing them all this?
No, I'm just going back
The
through.
saws.
I'm going back through, and then I'll let you go to your corner.
My corner. Okay. So the other name for the sale would have been the Iron Man on Camden sale. See? And the reason why is because I have vintage irons. I have irons from the mid-1800s, probably all the way up to the 1900s. So we have tons of them. Some of them are solid iron. We have where you would actually have set the iron on the little holders so they wouldn't have burned, whatever you were ironing after you were ironing with them. We have the old-timey steamer ones, these Coleman, where you would have put water in the back here, which is kind of cool. Just a wide variety of different type of irons. They're so neat. Some of these colors I just thought were so neat, probably from the 50s and 60s. But I will say one thing, ladies, and I know gentlemen iron as well, but these irons weigh a lot. So if no men were ironing in your lifetime, bless your heart. That's all I can say.
Well, and so that's the other thing. When you if you're going to look at some of these irons, just be careful when you're picking them up.
They weigh a lot.
Because some of them are like weights. They're crazy.
Yeah. And an old vintage trunk up underneath there as well. And
Tony has like a big book that has all the information on all these irons that he's going to memorize before the sale.
Sure.
And and if you have any questions, he'll be happy to answer them for you.
Yeah, it was fun enough trying to do a little bit of homework I did on them. We do have this really nice Kenmore freezer. And this is a newer freezer that, based on what I understand from the family, that they didn't really use a whole lot. So it's in good shape, and if you're looking for a freezer, we have one here for you. So with that said, Karen, I think that's it.
Okay.
So we're going to end right here. We want to, hopefully everyone will come to this sale. Now Karen will have to help me with the hours because we're going to do a little different this week. So Thursday we're going to start the sale at 12 o'clock and we're going to end at 6 o'clock. A lot of you are complaining to us that I cannot get to the sale because I'm working. So we're going to try to let the sale go. A lot of people get off at 4 or 5 to give everyone the opportunity to come on the first day. I know you can't make it at the 12 o'clock time, but at least you get the opportunity to get some of the good stuff.
And that means people can bring us lunch and dinner.
Oh, okay. And then on Thursday...
on Friday,
excuse me.
we're going a little bit longer. We're going to go 10 to 4.
Okay. And then Saturday is going to be our normal 50% off, 8 to 1. Now we have one item in this estate sale.
It's a 2008 Toyota Yaris.
And the car has a dent on one side of it. However, it has very low mileage. It's in excellent condition as far as the engine and everything like that. I'm not saying it won't break down on you once you leave
Really,
here.
as is. We're selling it as is.
But it appears to be in really good working order.
It's just not as pretty as some cars.
And definitely that car will not be 50% off, but we will have a picture on Facebook for you guys to see if you didn't see the one we posted earlier. We've already had some interest in it, so if you're looking for a good car, it's priced well, please make sure you holler at us for this estate. With that said, I think if you're familiar with this area, it's the parking is good. However, it's up hills, so it's going to be a walk going up a hill or down a hill. It's the best parking area. Now, one thing I will tell you for those that get off of Stone Drive, and if you were coming from Bristol in that direction, it's very difficult to get across 3 lanes of traffic because you're actually going to turn at the new hometown Walmart that's here, and then we're only 2 minutes behind the hometown Walmart. So be very careful going across 3 lanes of traffic there. I think that's it, Karen. Anything else I need to say?
I don't think so.
Well, we appreciate you guys. We hope you're able to make it to this sale, and we look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
I can't get it to turn off. You're going to keep going.